This edition of Bethel's Writing Center podcast focuses on crafting an effective narrative essay. We're Brian,
Melissa,
and we'll be talking with you today about the characteristics of a great personal narrative.
A personal narrative is a story that tells about a significant experience in your life. A narrative answers the questions, what happened and when. It does this by emphasizing a chronological order of events. Using transitional words can help these events flow smoothly from one to the next.
The first thing you want to consider when writing a personal narrative is narrowing your focus. So think about what's the key moment or significant point of your story. This will help steer you from rambling. Every narrative essay writes from a point of view. The Purdue OWL, or Online Writing Lab, defines this as the vantage point from which the author presents action of the story. So basically, who is telling the story? Point of view is important as it shapes the tone. Your tone suggests an attitude toward the subject which is communicated by the words you choose. Tone in writing can include playful, somber, serious, casual, formal, or ironic. This tone affects how the story comes across to the audience.
Another thing to consider is the mood of your essay. Mood is feeling, an emotional state, or disposition of mind. Mood can help communicate to the reader whether your essay is a fond memory of a loved one or an angry account of an event that left a lasting scar. So, some key tips for personal narrative success include using sensory detail.
Dear Diary.
Stop! Personal narrative essays should not be like diary or journal entries. They should have detail, but not that much detail. Listen to this example.
How was your day today, Melissa?
Oh, it was very interesting.
It was interesting. What does that even mean? What was the weather like today?
Oh, it was rainy.
What kind of rain?
Be descriptive in your essay. Don't use vague, nondescript language. Be active. A passive voice creates a bored reader. You can be active by taking out your ams, is, ares, was, and wers and replacing them with active verbs. Make sure your audience can see, touch, taste, feel, and hear what's going on around them. Let's try that again, this time using powerful descriptions and active statements.
How was your day today, Melissa?
The birds whistled Handel's Messiah and placed a crown of heather on my head, and my beautiful neighbor tightly wrapped me in his arms. The air filled with freshly ground beans that electrified the inner workings of my nostrils, and that only covers the first hour.
Wow, that's quite a day.
Yeah, and later the skies opened up and vomited dark drops to my unsuspecting college campus.
See what I mean?
So, to wrap up, remember to create memorable descriptions. Show, don't tell. And remember that you're writing to an audience, not to a diary. One last thing. If you need more help understanding personal narratives, take some time to read effective narrative essays by published authors.
You can also visit the Purdue OWL at owl.english.purdue.edu for more helpful essay narrative tips.
Thank you, and happy writing!